Are we live? I feel like we're live. We shall refresh the stream. And we shall go. Okay. So, Assassin's Creed. We have taken our photo mode. We've heard the crickets. And possibly the drums for Nando. Okay, enough of that. So, if you saw our latest great adventure, we basically gamed the system slightly to try to get cheaper prices.
Let us see what you have got.
And I think we managed to do so.
Got some
All
gear
right,
to work
so
on? The tools do make a difference.
we want many of the general base components. I think. Or do we hedge our bets? Do we go for 50, 50 and 50? Let's do that. So I have been told that in this game, you basically need to buy up
These are always handy.
all of the
Time
components
spent on one's gear is never wasted.
that you can possibly buy. And then this will allow you to later on upgrade your stuff. Let's see how far we can go on this. Let's buy 100 of these.
Very well. I always try to keep those in
And
stock.
we cannot buy 100 of these, but we will get close. Our objective here is, I think, let's just check whether we're in focus. I feel like that's focusy. Our objective here, I think, is to largely... Oh, here we go. I don't have much money at all. Very little money I have, apparently. That's okay. We will buy as many of those as possible. And I can't
These
buy
are
any more,
always
so I'm
handy.
going to have to go
Got what you
pickpocketing.
needed.
Right, so
I have to go.
So long.
I love it how these games... will say things like, you know, once I leave a vendor, I don't really want to be told. I don't really want to be told that I don't want to actually have any more interaction. Once I actually finish an interaction with a shopkeep, I just want to leave. I also see that there is a strange little thing where my blue screen, my dodgy blue screen apparatus is causing a line on the screen. That's probably not for the best, but we will fix it later on. Or in post, perhaps. Not in post. This thing does not get any post. All right, so I'm also going to sell
Nice to
all of
see
my
you.
useless crap because I feel
What
like
have
at
you
this
got
point...
today?
Please have a look around.
See, I don't want to have that interaction. I don't want to be told.
Going to enhance your gear?
All right,
The tools do make a difference.
let's sell. Now, if we can sell all trinkets.
Nothing else?
Yeah, I would like to buy now. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Allow me to browse your
items.
stock.
Take a look.
Seriously, okay.
Time spent on one's gear is never wasted.
So, we want a quick refill.
I always try to keep those in
And
stock.
let's try to buy more of this crap. I can buy all of the steel ingots.
Sold. Got some gear to work on?
And I can buy all of the pelts. And I can
tools do
buy
make a difference.
all of the generals. So the other thing I've done is you can see here price is reduced by 30% because I gave them some merchant tokens. I don't know what a
Is that
merchant
all for
token
now?
really does apart from this, but again, I don't need to have a conversation with you after
see
I
you
leave the
later.
shop.
Farewell then.
All I want to do is to, in fact, leave your shop. Okay. We have throwing knives. We have other things. We're going to look around and see who's got some good stuff. I'm going to pick this person's pocket. I'm going to pick this person's pocket. And I'm going to move along. A scholar favor token. Now, this guy over here. I don't know who he is, but I'm pretty sure I need to pick his pocket too. And I have an artifact to give to Dervish. Again, or Dervis. I don't know what this means or what I should do with this. But it's a Buddhist votive. There is a thief here, and that thief is me. Now, what's over here? I suspect Dervis is back here, which I think Dervis, I give these things to Dervis, and then, I don't know, he gives me a trinket that I can then use to do something with. Who knows? Are you a shopkeep? No, you are not. All right. So, we need to find... Right, there is also a crate in here somewhere. That's 70... Oh, it's back there. I don't want to go back there. Right. And over here is old mate Dervis. Sorry, don't mind me. Also, is your pocket worth picking? No, none of these people's pockets are worth picking. 37 meters. Oh, no, sorry, that's a... The name of this channel is Game Badly, and part of the gaming badly is not knowing what part of this game that you've actually completed. That was a synchronization point, which I'd already done. Also, tantalizingly close is a very interesting looking purse. All right, we'll get out of that restricted area because we don't need any of that. Let's... okay, all right. Just be chill, all right? Everything's cool. All right, what else have we got? Ah. Old mate here needs to be lessened of his goods. Thank you. A merchant favour token. Sadly, I've already pretty much used up, I think, all of my merchant favours that I need to because I'm getting 30% discount at their stores. Not only have I run into him... Oh, you again. I'm already getting 30% at your store. I really don't have much more to say to you. I certainly don't want to have to go through that same routine of you saying, you know, is there anything else you can help me with? And me saying no. All right. What else have we got? Bunch of mercenaries, which we don't necessarily need to worry about.
I think I'll have a quiet night in. Catch up on some sleep.
We've got, I think... So, there's these two old mates here. And they are guarding a thing. And I think what we want to do, because, look, we are just a complete maniac, is to do that. Which killed those two guards because we're maniacs. And we're just going to loot this chest. To be honest, I don't feel good about any of that, but, you know, here we are. Okay, that's been done. Those guys have been sufficiently removed of their ability to breathe, and we shall move on with our allotted path into the outskirts of Baghdad. Now, I'm told that basically you move up into the ranks. We are like a assassin newbie, or words to the effect. And you become assassin, you know, big and impressive kind of person at a later date. Let's go to this person here.
Peace, friend.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Now,
May
are
I
we
see your
getting...
wares?
What should happen
Plenty
here
of
is we should
stock
get a
just
30%
now.
discount, which we have. We should have costume... Oh, upgrade schematic. Do we have the Valhalla sword? I think we do.
Nothing further.
No, I don't need to... Okay, thank you.
I must
Goodbye.
take my leave.
Thank you, goodbye. Thank you,
Be
goodbye.
well,
Thank you,
Sahib.
goodbye. All right, so what does this do? Inventory. So what swords do we have? Right. So, visit a blacksmith to upgrade. After a successful assassination, attacks deal 50% damage for 10 seconds. That seems like it could be good. So, and it's got the same base and thingo damage. So let's move to that, because I think we generally do like to be a bit sneaky beaky. Sneaky beaky? Is that the phrase? And this person doesn't greatly have anything worth stealing, so I'm not going to steal anything from them. I don't feel like I need to... Alright, maybe a judicious use of the map might be useful. We shall find out if if there is a friendly swordsmith, a blacksmith over here. Okay, let's go over there, and he's also on the way to your the bureau, which is useful. And also we've got to find Old Mate. Old Mate the trader, who we knew from some other joint that I don't care about. Alright. Oh, well, he's over there. Okay, well, let's continue on. Let's continue on. So, we're going the right direction, are we? Yes, we are. We've got to go into there, into the dyeing factory, which I think I've got a clue about. Something happening in the dyeing factory, but, you know, what do we know? Doesn't matter. Okay, so we go up there, go to the dyeing factory, go back, sort out our sword issues, and then steal everything from everyone in the meantime. Let's see. Is there anything environmental that we can make befall these two? There's nothing explosive around them. Right. Sure. Right, so 40 metres over there. We give Old Mate his wares. He says thank you and presumably gives us a hug, which would be nice. Some dirham as well. Okay. Ah, there he is. Okay. Okay, I've got your
You
stuff for you.
mentioned needing my help, Derwish. With keeping the rebellion alive, I presume.
Indeed. Coin goes a long way in securing that. But coin is hard to come by without the right assets. Have a look. I hear that a number of rare and unique items line the pockets of our fine citizens. Bring me their burdens, Basim, and be rewarded.
Okay,
Keep
So-
well, old man.
so what I'm going to
Until we
do
meet again, Basim.
is I'm just going to read all of these things first, because I feel like we're giving him this rare artifacts and things, but we don't know what these artifacts are. Okay, all right. The artifacts seem to be of no real use.
Well,
Good.
Are they? Let's just
stay
double
out of
check.
trouble.
May God bring us back to each other again, Basim.
Indeed. Let's just double check. Oh, there's one more artifact we need to collect. It seems. But that's okay. That's okay. We will just double check. We'll just double check some things. Buddhist thing. One to the thing. To the thing. Alright, let's just give them his stuff.
Good to see you.
I trust you are...
We can't return the artifacts because we don't have 3 of them. Well, that's annoying.
Peace, my friend.
Be safe out there, Basim.
So we need to go and find ourselves another. Can we invoke our bird here?
Cast your gaze, Enkidu.
Can we invoke the bird to find the thing that has the thing? To find the dude that has the thing so that we can steal the thing from the dude? No. Fine. Well, let's get to a part of the city that's a little less annoying. Should we go down here? Oh, hang on. Well, let's go here. I'm assuming we should... Well, let's go here. We shall upgrade our sword of whatever it's called. And then after upgrading our sword, we will continue on and do good works. Or not. Okay.
Roshan and Fulan will want to hear of these developments.
Potentially they will, but I don't necessarily care at this point. Because I'm more interested in finding things.
What do you see?
Yes, what do you see, Enkidu? Right, well that's Old Mate. We've just been to Old Mate. We don't need to go to Old Mate again. What we are trying to find is the third of his artifacts. Which hopefully we can do at some stage. Nothing over these bridges. Nothing up my sleeve. That's where we blew up 2 dudes to get to their loot. Nothing over here. Alright, Enkidu, you're bloody useless. So instead, Let's find a blacksmith. We shall find a blacksmith. And the blacksmith will... Here we go. Right, so the blacksmith is kind of on the way. That's old mate. We'll go to the blacksmith. Anyone that we can pickpocket or generally... or generally relieve of their goods, we will do that on the way as well. Ah, here's someone. Hello there, you're looking nice. You can stop looking at me, sunshine. Pickpocket, there we go. Have to say, the pickpocket minigame in this is not awfully difficult. It's basically just a timing minigame. And that's fine. Show nearby case. A little bit of frame rate issue, but we'll get past that. Also, let's eat some things. Because there's nothing like foraging to really make one fit and healthy in the confines of Baghdad of the something or other century. You'd probably think you wouldn't want to eat any sort of, you know, miscellaneous stuff sat on the banks of Baghdad of the 8th century, or 8th century? Maybe it's the 8th century. 11th. 1100s, I want to say. I should really know when this game is set. Really, shouldn't I? Would be of use. Am I going the right direction? Oh, only vaguely. Okay. Right, so I've got to go over here. Round these two guards. Don't mind me.
Not interested. Go.
I have gone. 51 metres over here. Hopefully in these windy streets, in these souk, like windy streets, we will find the blacksmith that we are after. Hello. Another fafafa. I don't know what a fafafa is, but...
Peace, friend.
Be welcome, sir.
Alright, well, let's view shop
What
items.
do you have?
Here is what's in stock. I can give it a good lick for you.
Basim's Valhalla sword. After a successful assassination, attack deal 60 plus damage for 10 seconds, and damage and damage defense is increased.
Sold.
Great. Okay. Well, that's probably a good thing.
I have a gift with edges. I know a thing or two about blades.
Can I upgrade this again?
Need a finer point? I can improve the blade.
I can.
Yes, all right.
I have fully upgraded a weapon, and I'm still a assassination newbie. I feel like that's good. Ah. Great. Okay.
Got what you needed.
Pretty much. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I must be on my way.
Peace go with you.
And Ubisoft is proud of me. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. Okay, I still need to get these 2 out of 3 artifacts. And I got a trader here, a blacksmith. All right, well, let's just go to this. Let's go to the Hidden Ones Bureau. And continue on. We've had a good run. We'll take a quick look to see if there's any. Here we go. Quick look to see if anyone is worth pickpocketing. And you, my dear, are. Slightly near run thing. We've got a power favor token. Again, not exactly sure what these do for you, but we'll work on that. So what we're going to really quickly do is really quickly just going to change some settings, which I'm sure you'd be really interested in, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let's do that. Right, I feel like that's done something. Back to the show. It's kind of done something. Okay. Close enough. All right. Where are we going? "61 meters that way." Okay. Well, let's take to the skies, shall we? Might as well arrive in style. Okay, on with the show. Exposition City.
Ali's position, I would do the same. An army is only as powerful as its weakest soldier.
Assalamu alaikum, Basim.
Wa alaykum assalam, Ahmed. How was your journey?
I am Abu Jafar.
Right. My apologies. Is there a problem?
I'm not sure what that was supposed to entail.
But we've
Excuse me while I
discovered
drink
Ali
water.
was brokering a deal with Noor to supply the rebels with resources in exchange for his help.
The Order is a thorn in his side, yes, but Ali has his sights set on the Khilafah. He will want us to honor this deal.
What news do you bring?
Our target is Al Ghul. He uses prisoners and laborers to dig around Baghdad. Ali and some of his men were captured and marked. With Beshi's help, I freed them. But Ali had been taken elsewhere for questioning.
Great.
One of
I'm
the
not sure who
rebels
Ali
showed me
is,
his
to be
mark.
honest.
If this list of captives is correct, Ali was sent to the Damascus Gate prison,
No.
Where are these rebels now?
a watermill, on the northern outskirts.
I will meet with them. See what more I can learn about this deal. Find Ali.
The Damascus Gate prison is the most well-guarded prison in Baghdad. This will prove to be no small challenge, I can tell you.
Great.
I will scout ahead. Meet me near the prison's front gate.
A moment of your time before you go, Basim. I have some useful thoughts to share.
Please.
You
Don't know
have
who
my
you
ears.
are, but
First,
good to know.
I have fashioned a board with information brought to us by our spies around the city. Consult it at your leisure. Second, these lands are ripe with materials to improve your weapons. See the blacksmith Jawar nearby. He could help you.
already has.
And lastly, I am your man for any tool enhancement. Bring me materials and you will see what mastery I can provide.
Fabulous. Tool enhancement. Light knife. Okay, so what does this do for you? Oh, I do want that. Okay. I have extra capacity. I would like that. Throwing knife tier 2. Increases the ammunition capacity. Okay. Oh, I think we want that one. Okay, we've now got awesome powers, and it looks as though we can just select which ones we want when we want them. This is interesting to me. Okay, we've now got increased somethings. And armor piercing, which could be fun. And
Resourceful as always. My thanks, Abu Ja'far.
okay. So what do we got? We've got contracts. Okay. Well, let's just accept all of these. Probably best we don't ask too many questions.
Ulath has gone ahead to scout a way into the Damascus Gate prison. I should find him, but before I do, it may serve me well to seek out this blacksmith. Any improvements he could offer would prove... Well met.
Well met.
Your skills could surely aid me.
Okay,
my
so
guest.
what can we do? All right, so we still have no more...
Nothing else?
No, nothing else. Not from you, Sunshine. Thank you very
Remarkable.
much.
My thanks,
Okay.
friend.
Goodbye.
So,
Fulath has gone ahead to scout a way into the Damascus Gate prison.
all right, so
I should
can we...
find him.
What can we do with skills? Can we upgrade our skills yet? I don't want any more elixir potions. I want extra tool capacity. Would be nice. I don't need to do anything with Enkidu. I don't find Enkidu particularly
I
useful.
do. It may serve me well to seek out this blacksmith. Any improvements he could offer would prove useful.
I've already been to the blacksmith. What I do want to do is to, I think, do one or two of these contracts. Because I'm assuming they're not that awfully difficult. Investigations. Contracts. Alright, where's the quickest? Satiric poet. Escort him to safety. Contractor request, do not take any damage. I think I'm going to do this one instead because I feel like just... I always hate escort missions. The escort mission is 400 meters that way. What are we supposed to do? Assassinate the captain. Okay. That we can do.
Don't know about you, but I hate being posted to that part of the schedule may be
Alright, let's just check there's nothing here worth stealing. In the morally flexible world of
The Christians
your
drinking
Assassin's
another
Creed.
men dressed as women were dancing and spilled out.
Okay. Keep out of the way of the guards. Thank you very much. $260 meters. Is there a quicker way of getting there? Let's just check. There is. Bless. Now, do all I need to do is to remove this dude? Because if all I need to do is to remove this dude, well, then that makes me fairly happy. That seems to be fairly doable. Alright. The Prince's Palace. What can go wrong? This looks vaguely
This is the
Princian.
place.
Somewhere else.
Okay, Princess Palace. All right, off we go.
Yeah.
And
What
let's...
see you, my friend? Enkidu, I am sorry for putting you in danger.
Ooh. Okay, so what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be finding this captain. Right. Captain's over there. Which means... I think... we basically just... Right. So there are dudes. Many dudes. And we have to find old mate. Is that old mate? I feel like that might be old mate. Let's... Alright, let's see if that's old mate. No. Old mate is over there. Old mate is to my immediate right. So it seems. I think old mate's there. I think that's got to be old mate. Alright. Let's okay. All right, what do we do? How do we get old mate?
There is my target.
Do you defy me? Does anyone see anything? Mad to take us all. Hold up.
I must work more on my defense.
Sadly, I took damage. Can we go back to a point where I did not... Let's do that. I am not above save scumming, particularly because taking fall damage is not necessarily something that I feel like was in my remit there. Alright. We have to go back to this dude. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hang on.
Go, Enkidu. Come away, my friend. It is too dangerous.
Great, thank you for your stuff. Hardly worth it. Okay. Okay, so where's our go into our
This is the
stealthy
place.
crouching stance. And because we are stealthy and crouching, they will never see us. Seriously, dude, I just thank you. All right. Okay. Right, now we're back to where we were.
There is my target.
Is something going on?
Okay, now. Now we need to get down without taking damage. Oh, we're going to take damage.
I must work more on my defense.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this again, but it's going to be off camera because I feel like one can do this better, and I'm not going to make you sit here and